The story of American agriculture is one that touches all our lives, whether we live in the city or in rural communities across the country. The story of America's farms and ranches is a story that's part of all of us, our roots, our history, our traditions.
And Thomas Jefferson felt like and said that those who cultivate the soil are the sturdy yeomen that form the backbone of the republic.
Agriculture's story is one in which we can all take pride as our nation and people around the world enjoy the rich bounty of America's heartland. From its earliest beginnings, American agriculture has been instrumental in providing an exceptional quality of life, letting us all enjoy an unparalleled diversity of food choices at reasonable prices, and producing food, feed, fuel, and fiber that lets us plan for the future, raise our families, and fulfill our dreams. Sharing that story and supporting agriculture's future will become even more important as our global population grows from 6 to 9 billion people by 2050. In order to provide sustenance to this growing population, we'll need to sustainably increase food production with limited resources as we move towards the middle of the 21st century.
Do you think the average consumer has any idea what it takes to get those vegetables on the plate or the corn oil on the shelf?
Probably not the average consumer anymore. So I think that's part of our challenge as the agriculture industry, as myself as a producer locally here. Try to do some things even in my own community to get the information out so people can understand, where the bacon comes from and where the steak comes from or where the vegetables come from.
How important is this message? 1 in every 6 jobs in the United States is tied to American agriculture. As more and more Americans understand the importance of agriculture, both city dwellers and rural communities can work together to find ways in which our nation's young people can tap into the opportunities provided in agriculture now and in the future.
There are a lot of things you can do with an Ivy League education, right?
There are. I have friends all over the world doing fascinating things, important things. But honestly, I don't think there's anything more important that I could do than to use, what I've been blessed with as a background, as well as my education and experience, than to be part of agriculture and be part of ranching.
Farming is a labor of love, and it's something that you have to love to be able to work that hard and to be able to, spend so much time outside. And it's some days when it's 95 degrees out here, I wish I was in an air-conditioned office, but in reality, it's a great job, and it's hard to imagine myself doing anything else.
The commitment to tell agriculture's story and involve our young people in agriculture's future takes on even greater significance in an era when producers, large and small, are fostering new research in plant and animal sciences, environmental technology, as well as exciting new approaches to production, making agriculture safer, more sustainable, and more bountiful than ever.
We want anything to leave here that is perfectly safe, and even if it causes one sickness, that's one too many as far as we're concerned.
I think people want to know where their food's coming from, what they're eating, how the animals are treated.
Because they're concerned about animals, including animals that are raised for food and fibre, and so they want to know that the animals are being taken care of and looked after.
With new opportunities and new horizons, agriculture will continue to provide an important pathway to the future for America's young people.
Agriculture is a great, great life. You're doing great things for other people. You're feeding the nation. It gives you a sense of heroism. It makes you feel like you're doing something for the country because you're feeding other people.
American agriculture, touching all of our lives. Abundant, affordable, amazing.